Guys, I'm an introvert, and here's like three reasons why I don't do holidays with family. And I'm not doing Thanksgiving. So, one, I'm an introvert. I don't like big groups. Like, I don't like crowds, and that's family included. Like, sure, I have my favorites or whatever, but like that's because we have that bond, like we have that relationship, like they accept me for who I am, and it just feels more, my connection feels more personal with them. So I built up like a trust with them. And when you build up trust with somebody, especially as an introvert, when you have that trust with them, like you don't mind being around them, and they most likely accept you for who you are. Like they understand you don't need to talk 24/7 to know that you're having a good time. You don't have to talk 24/7 and they're thinking that, oh, you're rude or whatever the case may be, or they're taking it personal because you're just a quiet person. Like you talk about what you talk about, you bond, a moment of silence, you're just chilling, enjoying the moment, the day, whatever. You're enjoying it. Sorry for the background, by the way. But yeah, you're enjoying the moment, and everything is cool. Like nobody is sitting there, well, the people that you trust, your immediate family, you're sitting with them and like you're trusting them, and nobody has a problem with that. Like they fully accept you, and they don't say anything negative about like you being you. That's how I feel about certain family members. Like I have that bond with them. Now, not everybody is like that. So you have to take into account, okay, which side. I'm trying not to like be messy, I guess, or like give too much away. But yeah. So I'm trying to be careful with my words here. So not all family is like that. So when you're going to different like events or like different Thanksgiving dinners or whatever with family, sometimes there's going to be like a bigger group of people, and sure, that they're your family, but like you don't even know everybody at this Thanksgiving dinner, you know? Like you don't know who the heck these people are bringing. And then on top of that, like you might have like some pre-existing like beef with the people who invited you there. And most times, like, say you don't even want to go, but you're going because a couple of family members that you are close with are going, and you want to support them. You don't want to be like an or you just want to support them. That's what I'm gonna say. So you go to those events, and then it's just like people be looking at you crazy, or people being messy, people dating or talked about each other the whole entire year, and then spilling tea on this, that, and the third. And then you go to Thanksgiving dinner, and they still trying to low key be shady and spill tea in the next room while you there, or it's too much for me. Like that makes me feel overwhelmed. Like, why do you want to spend your off day? Sorry, guys. It's just gonna keep continuing, but I have to finish. Why do you want to spend your off day with people who don't even like each other? Why do you want to spend your off day with people who talk nothing but trash about each other throughout the whole entire year? What magically made you guys tight enough to where you're gonna start going to dinner with them? Did you go to dinner with them before Thanksgiving? Before Christmas? I don't understand that. And that's a big reason why I do not do Thanksgiving or any type of holidays with other people. Num- Second reason, okay? It kind of has to tie in with the first one. Again, like how I mentioned, why would I want to spend my off day with people that don't like each other when I can spend my off day giving my kids an amazing experience at like Disneyland or something? One thing about me is I'm a freaking helicopter mom. Like, I've gone through a little bit of trauma in my life. So I don't trust my kids being around other kids and in a separate room, because adults have to be in one room and kids have to be in the other room. I don't play that, guys. Like, I don't feel comfortable with that. So that just brings me anxiety. And it seems like people really do have an issue with that when you say like, no, my kids can't go in there and play, like, or you try to not like be too obvious with it, but at the same time, like, you're still nervous and like you have all this anxiety in your heart because like you're kind of living like reliving past traumas. Yeah, I don't got time for that, guys. So I would rather just have my kids with me and have that experience, have a beautiful experience, holiday experience with me and my kids, because not everybody's values align, and certain people do certain things around their children that I personally don't do around my children, and it's probably vice versa. But yeah, I just don't want my kids exposed to certain things. And again, you don't know what type of trauma that other children have been through. And you don't know if they'll probably you it goes so deep, guys. It goes so deep, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to do too much. But yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying. You don't want your kids to hang out with any and everybody. Like, you don't know these people personally, especially like people that you say you got like cousins or great uncles and aunts that you didn't never met for reals, or like you've never truly like been around like that, and they have children. And what if their children went through some type of trauma, and you're letting your kids go play with them, and they don't know like right from wrong? I don't see the reason why you would comfortably like allow your kids to just play with people without you being in their presence. So that's reason number 2 why I don't want to do holiday events with people other than my children. And then number 3 is specifically for Thanksgiving. Kind of, what are we celebrating, y'all? Like, I low-key learned the history of Thanksgiving, and it doesn't sound too good. Like, I'm not gonna go deep into it, but like, Thanksgiving is low-key like the purge holiday. Like, we have to start like being more conscious about what we're celebrating and why we're celebrating. Like, let's not just celebrate things based off of, oh, we just grew up off of celebrating it. Like, we need to start questioning, why do we do these things? Why do we celebrate these things? Like, even with the foods that we eat, why do we eat these things? Why do we have certain beliefs? You really have to start questioning everything. And honestly, I don't care too much for Thanksgiving. Like, I was just doing Thanksgiving at first because that's what was instilled in me. Like, that's what I practiced when I was growing up. So, yeah, that was that. And I'll tell you this, a lot of crap went. Never mind. Guys, this is like a tricky subject that I have to. It's only tricky because, like, I have to tread lightly. I have to tread very lightly. But yeah, I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, I might take my kids to Disney or something, but I'm cool with like not even doing jack squat. But if you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, let me know. Or let me know, am I wrong for like not celebrating Thanksgiving? Like, just, I want y'all opinion on this.